can you beat all the dungeons in Tears of the Kingdom without these layers? The depths and the surface. The inquisitive viewer might have noticed I didn't mention the sky, so that's where we're going to be doing all our shenanigans up there. Now this is part 1 of 3. In part 1, we're doing all of the dungeons. Next off, we're trying to do all the shrines, and then we're doing everything in the depths.
Hola, me has atrapado. En medio, suavemente. Te traigo mi suave. Regresé de entre los muertos con música de YouTube que cumple con los derechos de autor.
With that, here we go. It's on the Switch too, it's current patch, it's different, I promise. Okay, first of all, I gotta get the glider, because that opens up all of the game. So I'm going to drop down into Lookout Landing and see what happens. I'm not sure what my goal was here, but apparently this gives me an idea. Warp platform, a stupid one. We're going to fly to this random sky island west of the Great Sky Island. Drop into the water so we don't die. And kidnap these fairies. Fly back to Lookout Landing. And smash Link's cranium. I missed. No surface? Okay, that's what I was meant to do. Okay, we can stand on wings, which is very good. That's our main form of transportation for now. Then we're going to talk to Josh to start the first cutscene of many. I'm not on my wings, so I'm on the ground. How do I stop this? A frame perfect jump. Well, it's not quite frame perfect, but it's not far off. Okay, I'm saving my respawn coordinates on this island, which is close enough. To get to Captain Hoz, I'm doing this weird mechanism with the wing, because I can't wing chain yet. I call it the wind scooching strat. Trademark. Get the frame perfect jump, and yes, I don't ever see these being a major problem. Okay, this cutscene after a frame perfect jump. Oh no, I'm on the wing. Nice. Next of all, we have to activate this terminal and jump away, which I failed. Oh well, I can reload. Nice, I got it. Now we've got to warp away. That didn't work. What if I make a square of fans? I'm on the fans. Okay, that was lucky. What happened? Okay, I'm trying that again. Now I do have a backup bomb shield, which I'm going to do a frame perfect jump off if I fail like that. Okay, that didn't get me anywhere. Oh, come on. Just put me on the fan. Okay, I got the jump. Just got to land on this platform, which is a movable object, so I can do that and activate the terminal. We are set. We have the paraglider, and I messed up the jump. Just gotta redo that again. So it turns out if you do a forward hop and bomb jump, you will trigger this cutscene, which spawns you on the warp platform, aka safe ground. It can also chuck you off your wing, but like I said, it's safe ground, so I don't really mind. Can I just mention how janky wing physics are in this game? Like, what? Okay, here we are, back on the platform. Let's redo this jump, and we'll be on our way with the glider onto the first temple. Oh well, you know what they say. First time to charm. Did I mention this flight back every time? It's really not fun. Parking is quite funny though. Okay, that is the worst way I've ever failed this. Oh well, I just gotta fly back over that, so that's a waste of 5 minutes. Oh my god. I just want to enjoy that flight again, because I really like flying wings in this game. Better get used to it. I'm already used to it. And I won't have to do it about 5 times. Okay, just gotta get the bomb jump, and I failed it. Okay. You know what that means? Another wing flight back. Okay, another chance for the jump. Come on. I don't get it. Why is it not going forwards? Boom! We got it. Or I guess not. I thought I did it. Major breakthrough, everyone. We are on the wing. I don't know how, but I'm really not complaining. Keyword, I was on the wing. I don't get this cutscene at all. Just gotta fly back again. Okay, I'm gonna try and put the wing in different, orientations every time to see if it makes any sort of difference. Well, that didn't, but I got the bomb jump, so that's pretty nice. Now I just gotta get this jump. I don't like this already. Anyone for another try? And another? I am coming in quite low here. No matter, I'm just gonna... Oh, I didn't crash the wing for once. Nice. Gonna go for the bomb jump again. He jumped to the side. Oh, I'm on the wing in the cutscene. I actually was when it ended. Okay, gotta do this jump. Don't mess it up. Oh my god. Yes. Finally. I did it. I got the paraglider without the surface. Look at it. In 4K. The Switch 2 was worth it? I don't know. Well, I still gotta finish the quest, but that was by far the hardest bit. I really can't be taking this long in the prologue. What is this? What is that? I'm in the sky, who cares? I don't know what they did to me when I was asleep, but I'm in the sky. Just gotta dive back down and talk to Bora. And I'm on my wing again. Nice. Before we set off on our adventure for doing the temples, I gotta go down into the depths. You may be confused why, but I'll make it clear soon enough. Okay, first vehicle to run. Okay, vehicles trigger the surface. Depths even. But Gleam doesn't. This makes sense. If you go too far away from Gleam, it decides it's depths again. I'm not really going to rely on it, I'm just going to use wings. That took 10 whole minutes. That's about how long the video's been so far. Please don't mess up the jump. Yes, we are out. We've also built and the glider, no surface or depths. Quite good going, but I've already been playing for 3 hours. Anyway, temples. There's 5 of them that I can do right now. I think it's quite obvious which one I'm doing, the one I usually do first, the wind temple. But first of all, I gotta gear up, because I can't duplicate on current patch. Well, at the time I didn't know I couldn't duplicate on current patch, so we're gonna kill all these clankers for their clanker parts. And then we're gonna fly over in the cold area and put the clanker parts inside the clanker gambling machine. Okay, let's set off to the wind temple. Okay, that was very lonely flying. I went AFK. I didn't know they did self-driver wings these days. God, Hyrule's advance. I'm going to do the dive ceremony and get the shrine here for the war point and for the hearts for the spirit temple. The shrine's simple enough, it's just an archery training. Okay, there we go. Now time to reset off on our Wind Temple adventure. I'm getting the glide shirt. It'd be good to sell later, if I need to. Now let's actually fly over to Rio Village. My wings time is coming in short here, so I gotta think of something, and think of something fast. With some elite game knowledge, I can spawn in one of these rocks. I can stand on them because they're actors. I can then recall it and go up to Sky Island. I want to get a save where I have more height, so this is the strategy I'm using. I wonder what's in this chest. I'm sure that's going to be useful. Speaking of not being useful, I got this Korok seed up here. Okay, going down is 1,000,000 times better than going up. Okay, let's finally start the quest. What can I say? I'm good at parking. Now if only that triggered the cutscene. Just gotta get the first frame perfect jump at this temple and boom, we start the quest. The next part seems to be talking to this bird half. And getting in his hut is a bit annoying. It's even the return of the fan square. It's just as bad as it was before, but hey, this time it worked. I even stayed on it. Nice. Looks like I'm doing this again. I'm gonna love this challenge, aren't I? Did I mention these don't respawn? Okay, our next destination is just over yonder, so time to fly over to it. That really didn't work. Oh, wait. No. It was a good idea. That's fine, I really messed up the wing anyway, so I'll be able to do it. Probably. First of all, I need more wings, so I'm gonna massacre the already endangered species of constructs. I then gamble their body parts. Imagine someone going all black on your kidneys. That's what it's like for these robots. Clankers' lives matter. Anyways, I'm starting the fight. As soon as we start, I gotta get a reaction time bomb jump. And then I gotta drop a wing. I gotta fight these guys on the ground, which isn't favourable because this is a sky challenge, but I have a decent bow. Neat, that was first try. Maybe all that preparation really wasn't worth it. I was just gonna get it first try. That's okay. I'm just gonna do it again. Okay, I have an auto save here. I should get this in no time. Just got to snipe them all again. Go through this ridiculously long cutscene and... why did I leave this in? I hate this challenge. Scrap it, scrap it, scrap it, scrap it, scrap it. Given the fact there's over an hour of playtime left, you know that was a joke. By God, I wish it wasn't. 4 missed jumps and 4 reasons to kill myself. Anyways, moving on. I'm going to try it again. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm done on the surface. That's what a delinquent would think. Okay, I'm going to fly back with better stuff to shoot these guys with. Oh my God, finally. I got it. Neat, now we gotta go up to the sky. The fact the rest of the quest is in the sky is really cool and helpful for us, but I gotta get into the sky. There's no sky towers in sight of this area. Yes, there is. I can't enter it though. Or can I? New video coming soon on that. I need to fly back to reset my spawn coordinates to this sky island up here. What's my plan? Well, I don't really know for sure, but I got a few ideas. I'm just winging it. Literally. See what I did there? I think it's quite obvious what I did there. But hey, having towing's cool. You will be blue. You will be on my finger. I came in really short, so we really are doing this up a mountain, aren't we? Head up ceiling. We got a whole mountain to climb without climbing it. I really hope I don't peak after this challenge run. We're not even at the climax yet. Yeah, I'm gonna shut up. This trick was quite cool. Get it? Because, like, you know, it's cold and cool. We're recalling the wing up here. Nice. We're in the sky now. So happy to finally be in it. Does anyone want a second-hand copy of Tears of the Kingdom? So up here is sky, down here's surface. We are making a plane, right, brothers style. There we go. They call me Left for a reason. Okay, the batteries run out and I am losing height. That's not gonna work. What am I doing on the Great Sky Island, you may ask? Well, there's a few caves in here. One of them, the mining cave to be exact, has some zonite in it. Contrary to popular belief, you can find zonite in the sky, in this one place. And I'm on the Switch 2 version, so I got the auto build sharing. So I am robbing one of these off a YouTube video I saw. How do you fly it? What is going on? This is not how I saw it in the video. Recall it maybe? Wait, please. Come on. We're flying. Oh my God. It's actually working. Okay, now I don't exactly trust this after what happened last time. But I kind of fell off and have to try and figure something out. Yeah, I guess I couldn't figure anything out. So were we flying back over there? That didn't take 10 whole minutes. Okay, please, wing, I gotta get over there. I don't know if I trust it though. Well, I should have trusted it. Now I'm on these blocks. Wait, I can respawn it in. Take off the propeller parts. And use it just as a hot air balloon. I am a genius. Okay, now that was smart. You gotta admit, I've said and done some dumb things this chapter, but I'm quite proud of that one. I'll be up eventually. Who needs a send, man, honestly? Okay, now we are firmly in the sky. So the rest of this temple is free. Nothing different from a casual playthrough. I'm not making the joke again. I made it too many times now. I am going to do these shrines up here because I want to help myself out for next time. There are also clankers inside of these shrines, so I can get their body parts and sell them in the black market for 69 cents. I'm not doing that in real life for legal reasons, because that will get me in a place called jail. Anyway, that's shrine complete. The closing and reopening the glider strap while using tooling, which I saw in a speedrun, is really useful. This is a really cool part of the game. I'm glad you know. I'm not doing it without stamina. Who would do that? They even have Rubik's Cubes you can stick together and use them as platforms to jump through the ceiling. Toys R Us. This is why it went out of business. They went out of business, right? Google it yourself, I'm not doing it. It's too late at night. Okay, big boy, you want to fight? Then we'll fight. This game is so easy, man. Ignore that I have 50 hours spent on this run. The game's easy, I swear. Using pots for these is so unbelievably cool. I love how that's a thing. I also love how the Rising Island chain is just a thing. I thought of it in my casual playthrough as part of the dungeon. Felt like a more classic Zelda dungeon, rather than a divine beast but not divine or a beast. Ow, I'm trying to complain about how most of the other temples in this game are just divine beasts. Just using a hot air balloon. I'm sure no one would big themselves up for using a hot air balloon. Okay, we are almost there now. Just gonna get this other shrine on the way. It only is a blessing. As I like to call it, a free warp point and a free spirit orb. This is really cool. I can't stress enough how much I love this in my casual playthrough. Arguably, one of my favourite bits of it. Maybe the. It's definitely at least top 5, maybe top 3. Really, only things that come close to it is the way down to Ganondorf and Demon Dragon. Those are my top 4. Don't know what order they're in though. Enough yapping, Ganondorf is in the 3rd video. We're in the 1st. Well, as I'm talking right now, I've already recorded the 2nd one and I've got to edit that and I really don't want to. So I'm going to take my rage out on this clanker. That's right, Gearhead. There's Terminal 1 anyways. Terminal 2 is on the underside of this ship. Think of it as giving the ship belly rubs. That's a really weird thing to say. God, I do love menuing in this game. It's one of those things you just get used to, I suppose. Why is this chapter being a review? Anyway, that's Terminal 2. They call me Eminem with my rhymes. If we were just giving the ship belly rubs, then what was that? I'll let you guys decide. Inside of the ship is Terminal 3. And get these cogs to work. I hope this doesn't get taken down for the things I've said about these clankers. 0011001 lives matter. I am joking. Robots are cool. I'd love a robot. That wouldn't kill me. We may not get demonetized, but I may be vaporized in the robot invasion. Coming 2028. And there's Terminal 4. I do like to yap, don't I? Terminal 5, we just use another icicle to turn this lever, whatever you want to say. Link's too weak to just use his hands, he has to use Ultra Hand. And there's Terminal 5. Oh yeah, it's boss time. It's nice being able to activate cutscenes and not have to do frame perfect jumps. Some of you guys may see the coolest or one of the coolest bosses in the game. I see what still gives me nightmares. For those of you who don't know, I spent 14 hours on this boss fight, trying to beat it stamina-less. Watch my All Dungeons No Stamina video, please. Anyways, this time around it took about 14 seconds. I'm charged for my stamina all across the globe, especially by your mother. Oh damn, we just hit a dungeon. No surface. That wasn't too bad. I hope it'll stay like that. Demon King, Secret Stone. Hope we get used to these cutscenes. Wait, oh yeah, I'm still gonna get one frame perfect jump at the end. I'd never mess up one of these. Now let's warp away. My voice is going weird. It's so cool seeing this guy now. Okay, with that, it's time for the water temple. First of all, I'm going to put the Zonai charges into this capsule that I got from doing the wind temple. There is a sky island close enough to the domain and the rest of the quest, so I'm going to fly to that. Flying in this game is really tedious, but also cool. Can't tell which one. And here we are at the shrine. This shrine's really cool. It's one of my favourite in the game, to be exact. You can basically test the game's new physics here. It's really cool. We do have places to get to though, but I won't do this shrine. I love this shrine. Makes me appreciate wings somehow even more than what I have this challenge run. They've been really useful. So as soon as we drop down to Zora's domain, we have to fire this at the ground and we drop and not start a cutscene. That triggers the surface. Okay, I was landing a wing. The shrine didn't auto-save, by the way, so we're doing that again. Okay, let's just try that again. I'm going to do it on the ground this time on a wing, so I have no chance of triggering the surface. Blah blah blah, just let me attempt the jump. I say attempt because I know I'm not going to guess it. I never failed it that way before. That's a shame. Well, I got the jump timing, so I'm sure I can do it again. Told you so. Nice. We've now started the quest. Next up, we gotta go back to Zora's domain and get the Zora armor off Yona. I don't actually know if this is necessary, but hey, it shouldn't take about 6 attempts. Right? Yeah, this is a weird camera angle, but oh well. God damn it, it took me off my wing. Okay, I'll just get a frame perfect jump, no biggie. Kinda what we knew in the whole challenge, and okay, I messed it up. We'll try that again. At least the dive down ain't too long. Bridging the wings is so. That is really annoying. So much dialogue just to fail again. I just want to practice moving wings. Totally. This is the worst thing ever. Fish do yap. And they yap even more when you miss the jump again. Okay. Attempt number, what is this now? 4? Okay, and I messed it up again. And again. Look at the auto-saves, man. Oh my god, this is just rough. Why? 7 attempts. That's okay. More practice on the wing bridging. I am fuming right now as I was recording this. That's okay. This is pretty much what I do in my free time now. As soon as I go, once I'm done with this challenge, Jonah, I'm killing you in-game. Oh! I got the jump. I could finally move on. Let's fucking go. Now we can finally talk to Sidon. That only took about 90 minutes to do 2 things. If it is a good thing, the view is nice, so I don't mind failing this one. Oh, never mind. I got it. Oh well. So we have to talk to some old fish dude to I forgot. Oh well. As I was saying, we gotta talk to this old fish dude who's a historian. He wants to see this little text, and we gotta put a missing part of the text in. Something like that. Okay, drop a wing in, land on it. I don't know why it landed like that. We'll shoot that. Ultra hand it. Okay, nice. Use it as a platform to wing bridge. My genius knows no bounds. And then we'll jump on the wing and shove it in the hole. Wait. Moving on. Fish. I said it. Moving on. Oh, whatever. That frame perfect jump was really easy. Huh. Now we gotta talk to King Dorothan, who is behind this waterfall. Where's the opening? It's here, right? As I was saying, he is behind this waterfall. I think. Okay, you saw none of that, because the real waterfall is actually this one. As you can see, it's right there. That didn't take 10 minutes to find. The last thing I want is a mishap and I fail this now. So I better get this goddamn jump. My god, you people do like to talk. Hey, I guess I have been doing this for a while. Doing this voiceover. Which I've been putting off for ages, by the way. Anyways, we get the king scales, which is the equivalent of you giving some random person your liver. Well, it's not, but we got the jump, so that doesn't really matter. I should never do anything in English in my life. This next part is actually in the sky. Fortunately, it's a very short part, but it's quite a cool part. Personally, this is nowhere near as high as Death Mountain, so is it sky? The game says it is. The Wind Temple's sky at the very bottom fucked me up, so I guess that's only fair. I really struggled to my casual playthrough. I was a bit too stupid for this. Speaking of that casual playthrough, it was over 2 years ago. Oh my god. Time to go and loot the Great Sky Island again. It's about time I do that. Why am I doing that? Because we got the hardest part of the temple coming up. Right now. Oh great. This is our first surface boss. Okay, I got a frame perfect bomb jump, and I'm gonna have to land on a wing and then figure something out. I can shoot him. Cool. I guess I just fire stuff at him. Wait, you see it? Wing, move. No. Okay. I didn't get any hits off, but I'm alive. That's all that matters. He's over there now. Great. You know, I'm having such a good time. Okay, I hit him. Okay, how did that not hit? Okay, I'm just gonna swing with my highest power weapon and I touch the surface. Oh well, that was decent for a first attempt. I hope this flight back doesn't get old. I'm going to be doing it a lot. Okay, same strategy as last time. Land on the wing and fighting from on the wing and on other wings. I reckon I can reach it. Oh, I'm on the ground. Oh well. Okay, this sludge doesn't count as surface. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Okay, no, it does count as surface now. This game's surface triggers really annoy me. I hate them so much. Okay, let's drop on this. No surface. Okay. Is there some sort of hitbox around them or something? I don't know. I think it's the sludge that's originally there I can stand on. So the sludge legs makes is not sludge, so I can't stand on the sludge because it will trigger the surface. Yeah. I think I was right there. Okay, using this I can basically fight him as normal but with limited movement. And also the obvious that most of the arena I can't stand on. But we're going to ignore that. I'm just going to wing bridge in most cases because I don't exactly know where I can and can't stand. I am fairly sure I can stand on this sludge. Keyword this sludge. My god, I'm an idiot. Okay, I need more splash fruits. This is not going to work, is it? I'm going to try and snag him. I wanted to up at the last minute. I'm trying it again. Oh, I got it. Hey, that was quite cool. I'm on the ground, but I didn't trigger the surface. I can see when I'm warping away, so that's quite cool. I'm going to get some more to be safe, so I'll do that. Yeah, I didn't get the first one first try. I guess I can just not do them. Okay, back to fighting the boss. He looks so creepy. I kind of find it cool. In a casual playthrough, he's a bit of a pushover. Okay, I can hit him off my wing here. And my god, I need some stronger weapons. Especially when I have to do this every 5 seconds. Well, not quite, but you get what I mean. There's a lot of surface fights. This is first of many. Okay, he's almost dead. I just need one more hit, and then the barrage of sword attacks. So I gotta hit him with the splash fruit, and then the fire fruit. And then I gotta shoot his little eye, run over to him, swing the hell out of him till he's dead. Until he's dead. Boom. Now I have to get the jump. Please, game, for the love of God. Okay, thank God. Easy, first try. Okay, now we got to side on for the last bit of the surface for this temple. I kind of missed the wing and I don't want to waste another, so I'm just going to recall it. They call me Genius Gerald. They don't. Okay, the fan doesn't exist. It just phased, its hitbox phased out of existence. Whatever. Nonetheless, I got the jump. I'm warping away so I have this place unlocked. I can now just dive in and... What am I going to do when I dive in? I can't recall lock this time around. This is a problem. I can't spawn anything in if I'm swimming or climbing. So I'm going to figure out ways to stand and not trigger the surface. I could maybe go up this, unequip my armour and glide. The water won't let me glide. Maybe I can stand in really deep water and oh my god, yes I can. I just gotta spawn a wing in now. Please. Wait, fuse bomb? Okay, we are in business. Just gotta do this. Gotta trigger that and nice. One more jump and we are done with the surface part of the water temple. We still got to do it in the sky, but everything there is in limits, so there's not really a lot to do. Except for farm a few construct parts because I need those badly and do the shrine up there. This is another cool shrine. Anyways, here we are at the actual water temple. It's a really neat temple if I'm being honest. I mean, it might be the weakest in the game if I'm being honest, but oh well, I think it is the weakest. There has been a slight increase in difficulty. I say the wind temple was very easy, this was easy. The fire temple, what we're doing next, I'd say is more a medium. What am I going on about? Oh well. Muck to rock now. He is as much of a pushover as he usually is. I think an Octorok would have been a harder boss if I'm being honest. The fight does kind of drag when he runs off. Especially because I'm really bad at getting bullet time. Even in low gravity, but oh well. He's dead, we get a new heart. Okay, dungeon 3 time. The fire temple. I gotta glide over to a sky island with a shrine on it first. If I'm being honest, at this point I am quite nervous. None of this quest is in the sky. That's a first for me. So it's probably gonna take me twice as long and be about twice as hard as the last 2 temples, which took me 3 to 5 hours each. So this should take 6 to 10 hours. It'll be fine. Okay, we're dropping Gorong City, boys. We can land on this and it won't trigger the surface. I guess they do disappear after the quest, so that does make sense. I'm going to drop a wing though, because I don't really trust it. These rock people don't really yap as much. Are you gonna... I have to talk to this dude apparently. Okay, whatever. That only slightly annoyed me. Why did that annoy me? Yeah, why did that annoy me? Failing a jump annoys me though. Bluto, that's your name, right? Goron. Old dude. I failed it. You know, you guys really need to start respawning me on my wing. I'm actually gonna launch a... I'm complaining. This place is filled with surface triggers. Okay, we are finally activating this cutscene again. Yay. I'm so good at this game. I finally got the jump. I swear starting these quests are way too harder than what they should be. God, that is just not English, is it? Hey, what's in this chest while I'm here? Good enough. Okay, I gotta buy the flame breaking armor because this place is hashtag burning hot. Why did I do that? Why do I exist? Is this entertainment? Greetings, fine sir. I have my words to sell to you. Okay, now I gotta get over to this and... That one took way too long, and B, I hate everything that is this. Except for people who are liked and subscribed. Is that a good one? Are you convinced? Oh god, I touched the surface during all of that. Anyways, we are back to Yunobo HQ. I'm going here. Just because, I guess. And I can finally buy it. Cool. Okay, it's time for what is probably the hardest part of the challenge thus far. Yunobo. Which, if this was a casual playthrough, would be the easiest part of this challenge. So, yeah. It's going to be interesting. Alright, I gotta equip my flame breaker armor. Get a frame perfect bomb jump, and I go onto the wall, let Yunobo hit the wall, shoot him, and then I'm in this. Okay, that is not how it should work. I gotta drop in a wing before I hit him because you drop in the cutscene. Huh, strange. I can then get back on the wall and wait for Yunobo to hit it. Hey, this ain't too bad. That was a rookie mistake. I should have used a bow or thrown something at him. Because you only hit him once with literally anything. Okay, I'm learning from my mistakes. I am using arrows. Like so. Okay, we've hit him for 2 now. We've cracked his shield. Gonna climb in this wall. And that was very unlucky. Yunobo ramped up one of my wings. I'll keep that in mind for later. Okay, we can now get the last hit on Yunobo. Hey, that took 20 minutes. That was so easy. Who would mess this? As I was saying, Yunobo is quite the hard fight. No surface, but I was able to beat him again. Really, really easily. Yeah, I'm so done. Guess I gotta fight him again. Why is he levitating like that? Hey, guess what? I messed the jump up again. I am so angry. I've beaten him so many times just to mess up the frame perfect jump. This is ridiculous. This is an hour's worth of a time lapse, cut down into about 30 seconds of me ranting over the top. It is ridiculous. I hate it. It's my least favourite part of the challenge. I love this part of the challenge. So easy, Just gotta fight Yunobo at them. I gotta get no frame perfect jump, but hey, that's fine. We got it. We actually got it. Time to go to the top of Death Mountain now. I gotta speak to Yunobo to trigger the cutscene. Kinda forgot about that. Oh well. Luckily this doesn't trigger the surface. So this boss fight is just as intended. I'd have hated for a 3-hitter boss fight to either take 14 hours or have its own little segment of a 98-minute and 34-second YouTube video. I got the jump, by the way. Fortunately, I can drop straight into Death Mountain, which is cool. And we are now in the depths for the second time of this run. The first time in a temple quest. The other time was for an auto build. I want to start the quest down here by speaking to Yunobo. Then I have to walk back into the sky. I can't warp down into the depths, except from when I do a dungeon down there. I just need to activate it, so I technically just need to just start the Fire Temple quest. So that's pretty neat. Okay, we got the jump. Okay, we got the jump. I got the bomb part of the jump this time. We now just got a wing bridge over to activate the terminal, so I don't have to make this really annoying 5-minute flight back. I messed the jump up. Or did I? Wait, no I didn't. Oh, okay. I'm misremembering. Cool. We now have the Fire Temple on our map as a warp spot. How am I going to do a dungeon without touching the ground? Yeah, that's going to be an issue. When I walk back, I gotta get a frame perfect bomb jump. I don't think they're quite frame perfect, but some of them are, if you ask me. They're really weird. Some of them are harder than others. I guess minecarts exist. I guess we're swing bridging across the entire temple. For God's sake. I touched the surface again. I'm loving life. My apologies if I've been quiet. It's very late at night. I mean, there is a volume up and down button. Use that, I guess. Okay, we are at the first terminal. How do I activate it? I don't know what to spun your elbow in. Climb up this wall, get on a wing. Boom. He goes in the front of vehicles. I need a vehicle that will fly me around. This'll do just a trick. Does it trigger the depths? No. I can fly indefinitely by doing this little strategy here. Okay. Cool. This is really tedious and boring though. I can even spin Yonobo on the front. Imagine I made that shot. That would have been wonderful. Yonobo just decided to exist now, so I can fire him off the ground for this terminal, which is cool, and I can hear my voice going. Oh well. For the fourth terminal, I just got to drop in here. And there's one of these marble Goma rocks in my way. I mean, I guess I can stand on it, so I'm fine. There's terminal number 4. Terminal number 5, the hardest. I can just shoot this off and easy. Oh, cool. I don't know how I saved that. Why did I recall it? Okay. Gotta spend another 20 minutes dropping back down. That's fine. What is going on? I'm on the ground. Can I frame perfect jump? I don't know. I messed it up. At least if I did. And okay. That's the actual 5 temple bit. The temple done. We just have the boss fight to do now. I need to gear up because this boss fight's going to be a pain in the ass. I'm going to kill this dude first for his zonai charges, which is the equivalent of some midget stabbing you to death and stealing your liver and gambling with it. I never thought of it like that. Why am I thinking of it like that now? Something mentally wrong with me, right? Oh well. Time to open this gate and save. Yeah, that's how I save progress. To frame perfect jumps. Yonobo. I have to fire you at the boss. For some reason. Please, Yonobo. You know you want to. Well, I can stand on the gate and Yonobo will come to the gate. Wait, what if I put that there? Recall it. Try Yonobo and... That was smart. I'm very proud of that. I can't lie. Get the frame perfect jump and before fighting him we save the game. So I don't have to do that again. I can just walk into the fight whenever I please now. And yeah, I'm leaving Yonobo on his own. I'll be right back though. We got a boss fight to fight. I can recall that. And move... Okay, I died to Marble Goma. Okay. Or do I just go straight on him? And just swing at him? it seems to be working. Cool. Already got to second phase. Only thing is, he's on the ceiling now. Uh-oh. Please. Whatever. I mean, I got phase 1 figured out. I can use this vehicle, which may or may not have been stolen from another All Dungeons No Surface video, to shoot him down. These are the luck shots. I just shoot blindly and hope. So that's how you know the boss fight is bad. It's basically luck. But oh well. I can just bomb jump onto him. Equip another bomb shield for the frame perfect jump. And kill the boss. Huh. I even got the jump. Well, that's a fire temple done. That really wasn't bad. I'm sure that theme's going to continue. I could just look at the fire temple on my map for hours. Well, we now have a really hard task on our hands. The lightning temple. First of all, I need to learn duplication glitch. It's really limiting. Oh well. I'm going to get a swallow bow, and I'm going to touch the surface in Rio Village. Why am I in Rio Village? For the Great Eagle bow. You'll see why at the end of the chapter. Hot air balloons are so underrated in this game and in this challenge. Alright, well, it's time to actually get to the desert for the first time. But first we got some shrines in the sky to do. There's a real theme of mirrors and light around these places, huh? This is a really cool shrine though. It's one of my favourites. I can now use my duplicated goods to get the devices. I'm really ill, by the way, if I sound off. Have I mentioned that already? I don't know, an hour's a long time. I can even duplicate right next to here. Talk about accessibility. Yeah, okay. A glitch got discovered mid-run. Yes, that's how old this gameplay is. Anyways, it's quite easy. I will link a tutorial in the description. Okay, it's time to start the Lightning Temple quest. Luckily, there is a trigger, so that's going to fly down on a wing and then get the frame perfect jump. Okay, I messed it up. That's fine. I'll just try it again. Just see where this is going, right? Yeah, I messed it up again. Pressing minus here is really hard to do. And the jump is also like the text box. I'm going to go out and say, this is the hardest frame perfect jump in the game. Oh, I got it. Okay. Cool. That was very lucky. Now what? What's a dummy? There it is. And now I gotta bomb jump and then hit the final one. Nice. I seem to remember taking this longer. Huh. Oh well. Let's drop a wing and then shoot the final 3. And there we go. We start the quest. We jump away. And there we go. Next of all, we gotta do a Hyrule Warriors our fight in Kara Kara Bazaar. Leap Age of Imprisonment gameplay. I hope that doesn't have frame perfect jumps in them. Okay, why is this jump kinda hard though? Like I spent way too long just trying to get the bloody jump. I swear to God, for literally anything in this challenge, the frame perfect jump at the start and end of it is the worst part. Okay, finally. I can stand on the safety of my wing and shoot at these guys. It is really easy, to be honest. I just gotta get some decently hard snipes, but I've got really good aim with my bow. Really good aim. I swear to God. Really good aim. There we go. Told you I have good aim. Yeah, I usually have good aim. I swear. I have noticed my aim getting worse recently for some reason. I need to work on that. I don't know. Does it really matter? Anyways, we have to do that again in Gerudo Town. But I can't just shoot them all. Because there's walls in the way and it's too far to shoot. So we are on foot, I guess, for the fight. And by on foot, I mean on a vehicle, which is really bad for this area, so pretty much just on foot. Okay, I gotta get a bomb jump, and then I ride this thing to each and every one of these. Okay, that is 1 out of 3. Okay, once I finally get back to where I started, I get stuck on a small sand dune. And, oh god, Riju's on 1 health. Try and snipe around her. Okay, she's dead. I mean, for attempt 1, I got halfway done. So, that's pretty cool. Okay, we are back where we were last time. I shoot that. And I trust the gorilla to kill the rest of them. I don't, but oh well. And now I gotta get to the 3rd and final one. If it will go. There we go. Riju is really low. She's on 1 HP again. Do I do? There's not really a lot. Okay, she's dead. I hate this. I actually hate this. Yep, we're making a box of wings. I mean, she's taking damage, but it's noticeably less, so never mind. Just shoot at it and hope. Oh. The Gerudo killed him. I got the jump. I'm finally done. Okay, I'm taking a break. And to start this play session off, I am getting a shrine. This is a really funny shrine. Unfortunately, I got spoiled in my casual playthrough. And I also had a rocket shield equipped, so yeah. I cheese a lot of shrines in my casual playthrough. Once I get this lightning temple on my map, it's gonna look so good. Anyways, I've got some duplication to do. That fight really took out all my resources. I've now got to dive down into the Gerudo underground system and progress the quest with Riju. And why did you walk off the wing? Come on, you know it's not safe, Link. And yep, that's why you don't touch the surface. It puts the surface on your map. Who the fuck would have thought? That's alright, I can just get back there. And oh, he learnt from his mistakes. He's on the wing now. Cool. Okay, it's time to make the triangle of light beams. This is such a dead part of the quest, but you just spawn a temple and somehow. It's not too different from my casual playthrough, so I'm just going to skip it out. That sort of thing in the middle we gotta shoot with Riju. Get the jump and bomb. Riju, move. Move. This is really annoying to move Riju. And yeah, that was very stupid of me. Okay. Try that again. Okay, it's my chance to spawn Queen Kid Bowen. Nice. Finally. Do you remember that thing before I said about the hardest frame perfect jump in the game? This one is frame perfect. I am fairly sure, at least. Please, come on, Reju. How? There is no way. How can that not count? Does she follow me on this? Well, this was an even move. Okay, I spun Queen Kid Bone again. Yeah, I messed a jump up. God damn it. What? Warp away in the bomb shield. My auto save has the fight triggered, but I spawn back there, so this is going to be annoying. That's okay. It's a 3-minute flight every time I die, which is a ton. This is like sludge-like on steroids. Okay, for some reason it auto-saved, so I am now there. And to keep it real, this fight was really hard, so here's a time-lapse of it. Okay. Oh. Damn it. Hey, I guess we're running back fighting, huh? Okay, this strat is bomb jump and then shoot Queen Gidbo with something elemental. Try and get to Reju, trigger Reju, drop a wing, bomb jump over to Queen Gidbo, and hope Reju's orb has Queen Gidbo in. If not, we retry. It should look like that if you do it right. It is quite luck based, and then you gotta get the jump, which is not as hard as the last one, but it's not far off. Okay, third try at it. They say third time's the charm. Haha, nice. Okay, I'm so saving the game. The next part we have up is what I've been dreading the most about this temple. Activating the warp point. Because I had to go through this whole dungeon, or this whole maze, which would probably take about an hour or something to do, and I have to save it over frame perfect jump at the end. I am just going to dive into this and hope. I mean, it's working. Not well, but it's working. I mean, I guess I'll take it. Oh, God. Maybe I climb along? No, that won't work. I screwed myself. Okay. We're finally out, but the cart won't fit. So we gotta drop a wing in and Ultron out the cart. It is just a straight line, so I can full send this. Help. Yeah, I don't know what I expected. Okay, we are finally through. There are now some traps along the way. This is proper Indiana Jones style. How am I going to get past this fire? I get as close as I can and drive now. Damn it. Proper timing, I say that could work, but I'm just going to block it with a wing. Why didn't I do that in the first place? That was such a waste of an attempt. Please get through. Okay, I can use a fan to trigger the button. I can't remember. Okay, yeah, this is gonna suck. What am I supposed to do for this? Recall it. Drive the car up 2 centimeters. Recall it. Drive the car up 2 centimeters. Recall it. Get squished by the ball right at the very end. That's okay. That will work. I just need a bomb at the end. Okay, bomb jump. Land on the... It's the actor. You knew that, right? I knew that too. Nice. We're finally through. Now I just have everything to lose. We are just a few staircases away. And I can't drive up these, so we are literally just wing bridging. I'm so fed up of this challenge. And I've still got 2.5 dungeons left. More like 2.25 to be honest, but oh well. Dramatic effect. And oh my god, that's the terminal. I need Reju here. And where is Reju? Okay. What about this actor, right? Reju. Reju should be spawning. Why is Reju not here? She's stuck. Okay. We are in the cutscene. Please, friend, perfect jumping. Oh my god, it's over. It is over. That was the most stressful frame perfect jump I've done thus far. Or more, and we have the warp point. The rest of the dungeon isn't easy, but I am fairly sure it's possible. I mean, I knew that bit was possible, but it only took 4 hours. Not the 10 hours expecting. Yeah, I did all that in one sitting. It was a real pain, but oh well. Anyways, while I was yapping, we got Terminal 1. It's just right behind the start. I don't get it. I killed this guy to get into the room of Terminal 2, which has these axes in I can stand on, but I don't really need them, so oh well. I need to get the light to beam on whatever that is. And we can now enter this room. Is that gonna stay? Yeah, it is. Cool. Okay, I'll check the map. No surface. I can stand on this because it's movable. That helps a lot. That's one of the coolest things I've ever done. Alright, we've got to drive over to Terminal 2 and shoot that. We're making good progress. Already halfway there, terminal-wise. I now got to activate more of these. I don't even know what they're called. Are they octagons? I don't know. Turning green. By moving these guys. Which is basically the next half of the temple. Well, not half, but you get what I mean. And this is my favourite temple. I'm just going to go out and say it. I had a really cool idea to use this bridge of wings to get up. I'm quite proud of some of the idiotic but really smart ideas I've had this challenge. Okay, Terminal 3. What have you got? A Minecraft dropper map? Easy. If I land on this button, it should make Reju spawn, right? Game knowledge. Why am I trying to spawn in a wing? I was so stupid back when I did this. I was even stupider when I got this idea. Terminal 4 is by far, well not by far, but it is the hardest. By a decent amount. But nothing I can't handle. We've already done the hardest part of this quest. And that's the final terminal. There's only 4 this time. I mean, the water temple also only had 4. Okay, for Queen Gidbo, I need some stuff fire fruits, and some Gidbo bones. Gotta kill these guys for the bones. Peak gameplay, I swear. You might be confused why I'm doing this, but it's an actual really cool idea. I'm going to airstrike the boss. I need some arrows to do that. Remember at the start of Shout Show when I got the Great Eagle Bow? This is exactly why. Alright, Fingered Bow. I don't want to spend an hour and a half on you again. Okay, frame perfect jump at the start. Boom. Save the game so I don't have to spawn you in again. Fly over and we're in the air. Phase 2. Luckily I duplicated some stamina with food, so I can literally stay in the air the entire time. I just got that first try. That is the hardest boss we're going to be doing this run in a casual playthrough. Just gotta get this jump here, and there we go. That's tempo number 4. Hyrule Castle is only a short dungeon, the shortest dungeon in the game. So first of all, I want to get this Sky Island shrine just behind it. It has nukes in it. I don't know where the construct is. I guess he was there. The start of the quest is actually at Lookout Landing. How am I going to start the quest? That was pure luck. This cutscene's extremely cool, I gotta say. So this whole quest, I'm glad they added it in. Some may say it's filler, I think it's a really good plot point. Hey, I'm still on the pot. Cool. Okay, we can now start the quest. Maybe for the last time, because I don't think the Spirit Temple is going to be possible. Okay, I have my sights set on the first gatehouse. Let's wing over there. I'll get there eventually. This flight back sucks. Like, it is really bad. Okay, here we are. Zelda, please speak to me. Oh. Alright. Damn, silent treatment, I see how it is. Alright, frame perfect jump, I messed it up. What? I can touch this floor in here. That's weird. I'm assuming it's just some dodgy hitboxes, so I'm not gonna risk it. That was weird. Wait, I wanna try something. Is it the fight? Okay, what about this guy? It's the fight. Oh. What? I am really confused. I'm just not really gonna risk it. I can't stand there and yeah. There's a bubble around the fights, I assume. That is really weird and it doesn't really make sense. But hey, I'm not complaining. Anyways, the Hinox is dead. The next one is Gidbows. They are complete pushovers. Just one fire fruit and they're dead. Ridiculously easy. I genuinely don't think anyone's ever died to a regular Gidbow. I'm just going to go out and say that. We're now stuck inside, so we have to fly back. The fire breath Alphas just take a white juicy jelly to the face and they vaporize. Or I guess they freeze. They don't freeze though. I don't know. The silver mob was supposed to be a bit challenging, but I am quite overpowered. And these electric lights, they're just annoying to fight without touching the ground. Not hard, just annoying. Okay, it's time for Phantom Ganon, and yes, we're doing the same strat with Queen Kidbo. But my loot is nowhere near as overpowered this time. Okay. R.I.P. that attempt. Guess we're not quite getting it first try this try. I am running low on literally everything imaginable. Please. No. He was one hit. One tap. This is ridiculous. Please. Come on. No, not again. Not again. Okay, we got him close again. Come on. Almost. Yes. There we go. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's fine. It's fine. Because I got it next attempt. Yeah. There's dungeon number 5. The fastest dungeon. If it was longer, it would not be the easiest. Well, I don't even know where to start for this temple. First of all, I don't think it's possible. Second of all, I was thinking of not doing it. Third of all, I'm stupid enough to do it. I gotta end this quest first. Kinda forgot about that. There we go. Man, who would spend 3 hours on a frame perfect jump here? In fact, while I'm here, let's go buy some stuff. Because that fight really ran my resources down. It's not really like I need them, to be fair, but I would still like some. Well, the start of the Spirit Temple is actually in the sky, so that's quite helpful for us. There's even a shrine up here. Unfortunately, in the construct factory, there is no warp point in sight, so we're doing it all in one trip. So that's gonna suck really bad. Luckily, I came prepared with 10 hearts. I really don't understand how these would work if they were real, but I'm not gonna question it. Now we have Minoru's mask. Time to take that down to the surface. You know, this really feels weird how it's a final temple. Okay, we put it on the pedestal. Hello. There we go. This is really surreal. And that jump kind of sucks. Oh well. Saves in this game are weird. I don't get them, but oh well. I can stand on this lift here because it is an actor. Actor save us yet again. Alright, we're down here now. There's no coming back up until we're basically done with the temple. The first step is taking the mask into whatever this is called. It's like half an egg, if you will. Weird. There's a trick called cart call, which is definitely not original. Definitely not original. But you push your cart forward, push it back, and then recall it. Cart call. I also messed a jump up. I'm so good at these, aren't I? It's okay. I can just redo all that again. God, this is never gonna get old. Got the jump this time. Save our game and we'll do the hardest depot first for once. And my hardest is the furthest one away. I can't remember what's inside of them. Alright, wing. Oh god, I gotta do that. 10-minute flight again. No worries, I got it on the second try. Put that there. And then we'll just spruce it up. Nice. I can then just grab the body part and we can use cart call on that. Wing and arm call. Is that a leg? It's an arm. I know my clanker anatomy. Okay, we are pretty much out of here now. How is it out of range? I just pushed it over there. This makes 0 sense. This game infuriates me at times, especially when I miss these frame perfect jumps. This is a bit awkward to fly without pressing ZR, but oh well. It was a leg. That looked like an arm. I'm just a bit stupid apparently. Okay, it's time to go to the second depot. Same strategy to get there, but I just don't have to do it anywhere near as much. Did you remember I can stand in gloom? Probably not, because I mentioned that 70 hours minutes ago. Where the hell am I, and why is my safe here? Okay, that was weird. I just had to get out of there and set my safe coordinates to there. Anyways, moving on, the second depot. This is filled with cart call shenanigans. I like that word. It's really complicated and there probably was a way better solution, but oh well. This is really boring and I'm really fed up with this challenge. Considering this is about 45 hours in, out of about 52. I put the fan on the wrong way round and it still worked. I don't understand this game. Oh well, we're halfway there with building the robot. Called it a robot, not a clanker for once. I'm changing my ways. Okay, depot number 3. Feeling free? I'm not feeling free. I'm feeling trapped in a prison of my stupid idea. Yes, again. Oh well. This depot is quite short. And the most similar to how I did it in my casual playthrough, because I did this cart call. I cheesed this whole thing in my casual playthrough in second thought. Okay, this is by far the hardest return leg. I have to get past the Boko camp and it's just quite the stretch. And I can't make these a vehicle because it triggers the depth for some reason. Because this game is really picky with what does and what doesn't trigger the depth and surface. This doesn't for some reason. I am really complaining because I need a better design, but I can't be arsed doing that. Okay, just one more to go. We need to get my save coordinates on here before I do that. And the next depot is just over there. I could fly that by paraglider. I kinda needed those. No worries. I have a ton of fans, so I just had to make it myself. Okay, now this is basically just casual strats to get to the end, but I am wing bridging it back to this place. Just a bit further. There we go. We have Clankaroo. And we are almost there. I just gotta get this jump and boom, progress saved. Okay, Minoru, let's get going. Minoru's not gonna follow me until I get to this platform over here, so I'm just gonna save my game and wait for Minoru. She's not coming. Uh-oh. Minoru. Okay, I'm gonna get a Minoru until the last frame, and then I'm going to save my game and then load that save. Okay, definitely sky map. Let's see. I mean, oh my god, it worked. It worked. She won't get on here, so I can't mount her. Oh, I triggered the cutscene doing that. Okay. We are free. I just use this contraption to get over to here. Oh god. Oh well, here we are at the spirit temple. Already. You know, I hope this doesn't become a whole thing and all, but me and Minoru are already here. Yeah, you can't activate it. You need to trigger a cutscene. That's fine, I can just wing bridge from a gloom patch and get off. Minoru's up there. I'm not. Okay, I'm up here. Minoru's up here. No! Oh my god, I was so close. I am so stupid. That's a picture of her air balloon, by the way. Alright, here we are back. Minoru should be here. Why is Minoru not spawning? I've been on that platform. It should spawn her in. Oh! Minoru? This game really confuses me. Come on. Get on the platform. I just want to do the last part that I know is possible, because the rest of this isn't possible. Unless it doesn't spawn me on Minoru after this cutscene, but I know it does. Come on. Okay. Should be on mount, and yes. Alright, I gotta hope I'm either off Minoru here or on Gloom. Okay. Here goes nothing. Oh my god. No way. I did it. I got the warp point at least. Celebratory duplication. We are so close, but I don't think the rest of this is possible. I know I said this about that bit, but I am positive. I know I can at least fight the boss, but it's a cutscene at the end I'm worried about. Because I know I won't be on the platform on Gloom this time. You didn't see that. I have to parry the boss every time. Because Zonal devices trigger the surface, because what doesn't at this point? Whatever. I guess we're doing it arms way. I never played that game. Is it any good? Should I still get it in the Big 25? Okay. We're just about to get to second phase. And here we are. How am I going to tackle him in the sky without a cannon or a flame emitter? What does he actually do up here? He charges down. Huh. Cool. Should be fine. Okay, he's closed now. What? Okay, he likes to randomly trigger the depth, so I gotta hope for some luck. Wondering why this arena is usually not triggering the depths, it's because there's gloom on it. Okay, cannons work for some reason. So, okay. I guess this boss should be very easy then. I wish I tried this in the first place. He's almost dead. Also, what am I going to do in this boss fight? I am definitely on Minoru and not on Gloom. I'm spamming minus and stopping it on the very frame it opens. And I did it. 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 Oh my God. It's possible. It's actually possible. Okay. I spent about 5 minutes calming down after that. I now have the Wingbridge Minaroo to the end. This is a better ending than fighting Ganondorf. I'm getting goosebumps, remembering how much adrenaline was seething through me after I did this. It was insane. Anyways, this bridge was very long and tedious to make. It goes from one end of this place to the other, so I'll let you guess how annoying that was, but I really couldn't care less. Because all I was thinking about, that it was possible, and I was actually going to do the impossible, yes again. I'm not even bothered about that. I'm not even bothered. I can use it to test the bridge out, and it works. God, that was a bad burp. Luckily I burped silently, because I'm weird. Alright, let's bring Minaroo over to halfway. And then we'll break the bridge, apparently. Minaroo's kind of stood there bugging out. Minaroo hates being on wings when Link's not riding it. Wait. You know what I mean. Anyways, I'm going to get the heart container for the final time of this run. Finish the bridge off. It's a little bit dodgy, to be fair, but oh well. This whole temple was very dodgy to do. Alright, let's try and get Minaroo back on this bridge. I need the Minaroo torture 5000 to get her back on. Only $2,000 in your local supermarket. She's on, she's off, she's on, no deaths, okay. Okay, can I trigger the cutscene? I don't think so, I'm not risking it. Alright. This is it. One final walk across my wing bridge. Once I press A, the challenge is done. I don't even need to jump because it spawns me on my wings. It just had to, didn't it? It just had to. It went my way for once. This is by far the hardest challenge I have ever done. I knew I needed a very long video for it. If you've watched this, thank you. Thank you very much. I could look at this site for hours. Absolutely hours. Thank you for spending 98 minutes of your time on me. See you for All Shrines No Surface.